Hey y'all. This episode of the podcast was supposed to be about something else, but we'll do that next week. I just wanted to share, first of all, this is what it looks like. If you're watching this on YouTube, inthekey.co/417, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is what it looks like when I used to have makeup on in the morning and then my dog dies in my arms and then I cry all day. So today's episode is something that I actually posted a couple days ago. I posted on Instagram, if you follow me at CBE Music, where I just was having a moment. And it wasn't because of my dog who's been sick for 6 weeks, but it was just sort of all of the things and the emotional roller coaster and just sort of the exhaustion from being on that and just acknowledging that it's okay to be feeling that. So what I wanted to say today and in this very, very short episode is that whatever you are feeling is okay. You have permission to feel whatever you are feeling. I'm working with a choir to actually create a song based on a conversation that I had with them, trying to extrapolate what the emotion of the time is right now. What are we grieving? What are we resting for? What are we rejuvenating? And talking to this 12-person choir, I realized, I was like, oh, there are people that are feeling restful and grateful. There are people that are feeling terrified and are, have parents or sisters on the front line working as nurses, working in these hospitals in New York City, in the epicenter of all this crazy pandemic. There are people that are saying, you shouldn't be flippant because you should be terrified, and people being, you shouldn't be terrified. This is a chance to, and like everyone having all sorts of emotions about other people's emotions and having emotions about their own emotions. And what I really got is that there's a huge spectrum of what's going on out there. People sort of in the middle, people like finding a break, people getting a little more anxious because they're dealing with homeschooling, and whatever you are feeling is okay. I'm going to just keep saying that. Whatever you are feeling is okay. And it's okay that what you're feeling is different from what other people are feeling, because other people are dealing with stuff. We're all dealing with whatever life stuff. I'm dealing with the fact that my dog died on top of the 100% more anxious, worried, like we had to go food shopping, so we're putting on all the masks and all the things. Like everyone's dealing with this in so many different ways. Like everything's heightened. Where's the money coming from? All of those things. So the first thing to really extrapolate is to have compassion for whatever someone else is feeling and no judgment, because the feelings come up and they are things that happen to us, and then what we do is where we get control and where we can be responsible, right? So for me today, I knew that I'm having my In the Key Elite Mastermind. We're doing it every day during the week. So I had to call, to email someone from the group and say, hey, can you take over the call today? I'm literally driving to take my dog to where you take your dog after they die. So I knew that what I was creating in that group was leadership, and that person stepped up, and the whole group showed up and had a wonderful conversation. I'm reading the chat just before recording this, and I am just so enamored. And so today's Wednesday. This episode will post literally tomorrow, every Thursday. And I know this has nothing to do with releasing a record, which season 4 is all about. But you know that we are in the middle of a pandemic. If you're listening back to this and we have gotten through it, that's amazing. But the lesson still holds, is whatever you are feeling right now is okay. Just be responsible for how you're being with other people. You can express that you're having big feelings right now and you need a moment. You don't need to lash out. We don't need to judge other people's feelings for not having the same feelings as us. We can be great with people despite the fact that we are having big feelings or unfamiliar feelings or feelings we've never seen before or haven't seen in a while, or having feelings that we've seen before, but not at this level, not at this magnitude. Again, whatever you are feeling is okay. And I just wanted to share that today, mostly because I don't have the capacity to create a podcast on something that is music business related. We will get back to that next week, I promise. I'm sort of in it right now and dealing with stuff with my family and in my house. So I also have a very high level of integrity and know that I was committed to having a podcast episode posted to right now, today, which is when you listen to this, it will be Thursday, hopefully. When I'm recording this, it's Wednesday night, the night before. It's 9:00 exactly p.m. So this is what it looks like to be me with tear-stained makeup, and it's super raw. And my ask for you today is to go subscribe on YouTube. I'm CBE Music there. And also follow me on Instagram if you want to get an insight into my personal, what I'm sharing for my fans and my friends and my family. So I'm CBE Music on Instagram, and I would love for you to follow me, and let's go on this journey together. I will still be sharing all the resources and all the cool stuff in the Key of Success. You can follow me there as well. That's really, really directed for my musician colleagues like you. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe, and whatever you are feeling is okay. Thanks for being here. I will see you next week with some more next steps on releasing your record the right way. All right.